Hello guys, welcome back to BNB. Welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you guys are doing well. The transfer window was closed 2 days ago. It was closed earlier. So I'm here to rank my club's transfer window, how we actually did, what we actually did this transfer window, how we could have done better. So let's dive straight in. Our rivals on the other hand, Aston Villa are actually moving mad. They brought in Daniel Marland, brought in Marcus Rashford, the guy that I was actually advocating for. But you know what? Rashford is 26. I didn't really expect them to sign him. They brought in Marco Asensio and they're actually moving mad. They also brought in the Sassy. So Aston Villa are moving mad. Manchester City just brought in Nico Gonzalez from Porto, another 60 million. Man City are actually moving mad. But my club on the other hand, people that were competing with top four, they have made the signings. My club on the other hand, they didn't make any reasonable signing. We didn't even sign anybody apart from a 19-year-old boy from St. Etienne. So first of all, we started this transfer window by calling back Chaluba. I'm going to grade that as a C. I'm initially going to, I was planning to give that a or a B, but why I'm giving it a C, because we should have loaned Chaluba in the first place, because he was far better than the other defenders we had. We loaned him. Why? Because we want to sell him for pure profit. We're not like, oh, Badiashile and Fofana are injured, you brought him back. It's because it's Chaluba. I don't think any other defender, most defenders won't agree. The love Chaluba has for Chelsea, I don't think some defenders on the other hand, they won't agree to come back. But he did come back and he had a good game against Wolves. He had a decent game against Man City. He didn't play the last match. So I'm going to give it a C, because you should have done much better. Because he was far better than all the defenders. Like I've said, I can only name one or two defenders that can even chat with him in this club. Is that we saw Joao Felix. To show you how irrelevant this signing was from Atletico Madrid, we should have just bought Samu, to be honest. Because you bought a player 40 million. I'm going to actually blame both sides. Because Joao Felix, you know that you were coming to a club that Palmer is number 10. I don't know, maybe you were expecting much game time because it's the Conference League. Palmer is the number 10. You know that Palmer is there. You know that Nkunku is there. You still agree to come. Now, 6 months later, you are going on loan to AC Milan. People are saying that, okay, it's Joao Felix that is demanding more game time. That's why I'm saying it's his fault. Because if he knew that, if he's one that is demanding more game time, you know that you had competition in Palmer, you know you had competition in Nkunku, you know you have, even in the 9th position, you have competition in Jackson, and you ignorantly went there, and you think you have chance to play. Unfortunately, you didn't. I am going on loan. But for the sporting directors, like I said, they also have form. That signing was very irrelevant. You should have just used that money and fund the striker. You have two number 10s. Why the hell do you bring in Joao Felix again? Why? You want to balance FFP? Okay, if you wanted to sign an Atletico Madrid player, why didn't you just sign Samu? We are looking for a box presence. I know the boy is not perfect because he still has a lot of things to work, but it's better having him than not having anything now, because you only have one striker, and that is Jackson. McGill is very young, 19 years old. So I'm going to grade this signing, this thing, I'm going to give it a D, because it didn't benefit Chelsea, it didn't benefit Joao Felix. That's going to go on loan to Atletico Madrid, no cover. We know another player again, Ronaldo Vega. Ronaldo Vega said that he wants more game time as a centre back. What discussions do you have before signing him on a 6 years contract? What discussion the sporting directors have with him before signing him? 6 months later, he said he wants to play as centre back. And what? We didn't sign a cover for Cucurella. God forbid, if something happens to Cucurella, what will we do? Who will play the Conference League games? Is it Cucurella that will still play it? Cucurella will play every 3 games and you go to injury. Somebody that's as important as him. No cover, you loaned him, you sent him on loan. Another D. Axel Disasi, on loan to Atletico Madrid. I say Atletico Madrid, loan to Aston Villa. You bought this guy 40 million. 2 years later, nobody's coming for an offer to show how bad this guy is. Out of all the defenders in the world, you bought a defender 40 million. And it's not even 2 years later, 1.5 years later, nobody's coming in for a serious offer of maybe, okay, 20 million, okay, 15 million. Nobody's coming. You have to loan him to Atletico Madrid. Why am I only saying Atletico Madrid? You have to loan him to Aston Villa for 5 million. I'm not going to give it a B, because that is actually off our books for now, for 6 months, and we actually got 5 million for him. Chukwuemeka on loan option, I think Fabrizio said the option is about slightly above 40 million. So if he does really well, I doubt Dortmund will keep him. We saw what they did with Sancho. Sancho did really well when he went on loan for Manchester United. They didn't keep Manchester United told them to pay 40 million. They didn't keep him. In as much he took them to the Champions League final. So I doubt they will actually keep Chukwuemeka. I doubt he will do anything there and he will come back again. Another player that we sold for 20 million, unnecessary signing. No, if you don't have, like I've said it time without number, I don't want to sound like a broken record. If you don't have a pathway for young players, don't sign them. Don't sign them and collide them. And see, like another signing by Casade, we actually had to send him to Torino. When Casade came, I had generational talent, Inter Milan, the boy had the what at his feet. We saw what he did at the under 20 World Cup. He was the best player and golden boots. He did everything. And something I like about him is versatile. He can play. You saw what he did. Aerially, he's tall. But we had a lot of number 10s, a lot of number 8s. We had just actually had to sell him. Then why did you buy him in the first place? See him now. He had to. The profits that they actually want to make, they aren't making. They are not making profit. I think we bought Cassidy for about 10 million. Okay, you sold him 15. Or we bought him 15. We sold him 15. There's a 15% sell-on clause for that. I wish Casa did nothing but the best. I'm just going to give this a B because I think it's best for the player and it's best for the club. But we are actually going to give a 90 to cover up. Those below is there. It's not relevant. This sporting directors have transfer window. We are linked with Garnacho, linked with Matestel. No striker links. In as much as my coach in the meeting mentioned he needed a striker 3 times. No striker, no significant midfield cover when we have 2 guys on loan who can actually play there. Santos and Ugochukwu, you could call any of them back, but you said no, that you don't want to spoil their progress. Now you are bringing another 90-year-old inexperienced, someone that doesn't have Premier League experience. Could be a word beater, but he's 19. He still has a lot to learn. So let's just see how it goes because I doubt Maresca will play the boy. To be honest, I doubt he will play him that much. Maybe he'll just play in the Conference League games. But the way they are overworking Caicedo, I'm not going to say it here, I'm saying it again. Caicedo goes to if Caicedo goes to injury, Caicedo is the spine of this club. If he goes to injury, it will not be funny. Laviatu is injury prone. Enzo cannot defend wide areas. Let's see how it goes, yeah. But for me, this transfer window as a whole, I'm going to give it a D. Like the transfer window, because we did nothing reasonable. We were linked to unnecessary signings. We didn't make any pre-agreement for the summer. Let's say we made a pre-agreement for like a Osimhen or ENQUIRES or a Duran. Duran went to Saudi Arabia for like 80 something million. So made it like an ambitious signing for an ambitious striker because we desperately need a striker or a goal scoring winger. We saw Kvaratskhelia went to a stacked club of wingers. If we like put a word with Kvaratskhelia, he will come to Chelsea. No doubt. Let's see how it goes, Sha. Because this transfer window has just been very, very. When our other rivals that we are competing with top 4 have made ambitious signing. I've said about Aston Villa. I've said about Man City. Let me know in the comment section if you're happy with this transfer window. See you guys later. Thank you very much.